Did something change with your swag like as the show went on? Because I've watched like season 13, like one of the last seasons you really had a like because you came back last season for a couple episodes, but like season 13, which is
Yeah.
the last season, you had like you were in a lot of episodes. And I watched like season like 6, and I was like, dang, like Jacob has like a lot more swag right now. Did somebody like give you some fashion tips or something, or did you just kind of develop a
Oh,
little more swag as it went on?
oh, that's funny. I still don't know if I know even what swag is, but I guess no. I mean, I think I did get. I think I my first season there, I felt like kind of it was so much fun, and like I feel like some of the laughs I got were probably like not because I was funny, but maybe people laughing at me or people being like,
Ooh,
"Why is this
interesting.
guy?" Like not in a mean way, but just be like, it's just kind of there was like something funny about the fact that I was there as like this nerdy white guy who was like kind of naive and not very like socially like adept or anything, and so it was just kind of a funny situation on its own. And then I mean, I tried to be as funny as I could within that. But like for example, like my first season, I think there was a game where like you were supposed to like improvise punchlines to like whatever they threw you, and so like one of the topics they threw you was like things thirsty people say, and I literally took it
Water
as like
comment.
water. So I think my joke was about like something about like
Next
yeah, I'll
album.
listen to Nick Cannon's album, anything, I just want
I
some
just watched
water.
that clip.
And I actually didn't know that it meant something else, and they didn't edit it out because I guess the joke worked,
So
but
funny.
I wasn't even aware of what it was supposed to do mean, and so that was just kind of how out of touch I was in the beginning, and the first season, but it ended up being like so much fun, and yeah, it was like kind of a dream job, and then I think my second season, I was like I feel like I struggled a little bit because I think I was like went into it maybe thinking like, oh, it went well last time, so it'll go well this time, and I kind of forgot like you kind of have to like put so much work into it, not and so I felt like I like struggled a little bit that season. I was just kind of in a weird place where it went fine for me, but it was also like I feel like I was just just kind of in a weird headspace, and so after that, I tried to like just try to get better at it as much as I could each year. And eventually, yeah, I think the first year I was like would just wear whatever wildnout t-shirt, but I did get like from being around other cast members and stuff. I think I did learn a lot about I didn't necessarily learn a lot, but it was like interesting to see like how seriously people took like fashion and things like that. And I got a
So
little bit
serious.
more into like trying to choose outfits that I liked and stuff. But I don't know if I ever quite figured that out. But it was definitely like kind of fun to get to like go to this huge wardrobe department, and there were all these people that would like be like give you like a selection of what kind
Did they
of
help you? Did they help you pick out clothes, or were they just there to show you what you can choose?
yeah, they would help you pick out stuff. They would have ideas, and then in the beginning, I would be like, "Yeah, that sounds good. Let's just throw something on." And which maybe is probably the better thing to do because then you can focus on the comedy. But by the end, I think I got like probably a little too into like, oh, let's choose some like cool shoes that go with these this outfit or like other things. But yeah, no, they always had like yeah, I was just listening to something on the paradox of choice and how you can have like decision fatigue from so now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I probably put a little like overthinking into like choosing some outfits, but for the most part it's always like a variation on just a wild and out shirt and stuff. But then they have like different sweaters and hoodies and shoes and jeans and things, and you're like I just trying to figure out what to wear is like part of the episode, part of the day, I guess. Um, but yeah, it was fun to yeah, get to do that. It felt like yeah,
I
playing
feel like
pretend or something to get to put on a costume,
I feel like the other cast members, especially the like, obviously most cast members are male, but mainly male cast members. When I say this, I feel like they tried to make it look so easy, but you could see that there was like that, like they cared about fashion. That's all it was, and like there's and like a lot of thought put into like what wild and out item am I going to be wearing, but they tried to make it look easy at the same time.
Um, yeah, I mean, there's so many cool people on there that are able to pull off all kinds of
Oh
cool
yeah.
stuff that, and a lot of it which I would never be able to pull off. I think, but yeah, like a few seasons, I think I just started trying to buy like Jordans and stuff, and then I got there and I realized they said like I had the wrong kind of Jordans because they were like the team Jordans and not the kind he wore, and I like it was just like a slow process of learning like, oh, like
Yeah, because
the
they're
first
only they're
season I
only
think I
so
was
many
wearing
Jordans.
like A6 running shoes, which were like probably not considered cool, although they I think are great for actual functionality. And I just learned over time like, oh, there's like you know, you get more credibility in certain places if you wear other things. But I still don't really know much about any of that. But I try to I have maybe some a slightly better shoe collection than 7 years ago, but
That's good.
still a work in progress.
Yeah, I only found out. I feel like I think from what I've seen, like certain Jordans are for like it's like certain Jordans are still for basketball, like that's still part of it, but certain are for just wearing like out in the world. But
Well,
let's talk.
yeah, the problem is now, like, and then it's like it's also important that they're not like, you know, that they're in good shape. And so now I have like some where I'm like, oh, I should wear these because they look cool, but then I never wear them because I'm like, I don't want to like get them dirty. So
Oh, it's too much
I'm
work.
like, why do I have these and I don't even wear them? But it's a whole thing anyway.